Brian from the Tone Jerks here. This video I want to talk about my custom Rayburn, made for me by Kevin at Equitz Guitars. So Kevin is based out of Tennessee. He is Equitz Guitars. He's the designer, the builder, everything, and the guitars are one by hand. It is such a cool experience working with Kevin, and I met him in San Diego at a guitar show years ago, and ever since then I've been wanting a guitar from him. So Kevin has about like 4 designs on his website. You go check them out, but I chose the Rayburn. And what's really cool about this process is it was custom from the ground up. Everything about it, the type of wood, the size of the neck, the hardware, everything like that. And this was the first guitar that Kevin built with an Evertune bridge, because I'm a huge fan of those. That's my jam. I liked my guitars just to stay in tune. And anyway, if you listen to the podcast, you know how much I like the Evertune bridge. And Kevin took on that challenge. It's not easy, just seeing the routing that needs to go into it, but he did it. It's really cool being a part of that whole process. So this is another good selling point from Equitz. It's like one person building your guitars, and you are in contact with him, so that whether that's a good or bad thing for Kevin, it was very, very cool. So this guitar is made for me. I kind of chose the specs, and we went back and forth on everything. Not going to bog you too much with the details, because like with all of Kevin's guitars, you get to choose all the parts. So this guitar, you can make it, I guess, if you want to do the same thing, but whatever you choose is going to be your own thing. All right, so some specs on my guitar is that it's an alder body. It's got a maple neck and fretboard. It's got Gibson scale length. It's a super thick neck too, so it's really comfortable to play. It's also got Righteous Sounds, just a single humbucker. They're RAF, so it's kind of a PAF vintage voiced humbucker in there. It's also got the Gun Street wiring harness, like kind of volume bleed circuit. So as you roll down the volume, it's totally usable to hold taper. It's also got an on-off switch. I got so used to doing that on my Les Paul that I had to have it in this one. And then obviously you got locking tuners. It's got the Evertune bridge. It's everything I like in all my other guitars shoved into one. And then Kevin finished this in a really cool purple, and he chose a water-based finish so that it will wear the more that I play it. I love that idea because I've already got some scratch marks on here from playing it so much. I've been loving this guitar over the past couple months. It's quickly become my number one. I say that you're going to see this guitar a lot on this channel, a lot with the band. I'm going to record tons of songs with it. I recorded one using this already, and we're going to check it out next. But before we do that, make sure to check out Kevin's guitars at equitzguitars.com.